professional mixed martial artist. I won the Ultimate Fighter Season 9 UK vs USA. I'm currently 4-1 in the UFC. Looking to go into my next fight against Pearson at UFC 134 in Rio, Brazil.
Training, I've been training for a long time. I started martial arts as a kid. I started off doing taekwondo at 6, moved into judo, then all through my teens I was boxing. So I've been training pretty much my whole life. The training in England, it's great, man. There's a lot of guys who like to train, a lot of boxing, a lot of Muay Thai, and now there's a lot of good jiu-jitsu with the MMA side coming into things. It's getting better. MMA is not quite a mainstream sport yet, but it's getting bigger. It's on ESPN back home in England, so it's getting televised, you know. So it's getting a lot bigger than what it when it first started off. No one knew what it was. The UK guys, I mean, you could go into any city and there's the tough guys in any city, you know. Wherever you go, that we just like to fight. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, that's just how our culture is.
Yeah, well, it's more of the chin. That was on me. That sounded like this, not this. Nice. Bring any off the thing.
When I was boxing through school, my dream was to be a professional boxer. That's all I wanted to do. And then my friends who I was boxing with at the time, they were a little bit older than me, and they started getting into the ground stuff, and start training mixed martial arts. So I just sort of followed suit. I went along and I joined in, and I never looked back. You know, I picked it up from there. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know about MMA, and then come into it. I was complete boxer, and then one day I started training mixed martial arts, and I got hooked on it.
Right now we're here, but we're already in lift. So I'm here already. This sucks for this guy, but it's harder for me. If I dump him sloppy, he's gonna get out and run or take my back.
It's amazing, you know. It's a dream come true to be able to do something that I love so much and getting paid for it. Just like you say, I appreciate it a lot more than other guys that's just come into the sport and it's always had that financial backing, you know. I worked on a building site. I know what it's like to go out and work 9 to 5 in the freezing cold, horrible weather, and having to go outside and work and doing hard manual work, and to come out and to be traveling all over the world, training with the guys all over. Like, see, I'm out in San Diego now and doing all this media attention stuff. It's not where I've come from, you know. I'm a normal guy, down-to-earth guy. I'm a bricklayer by trade, so it's a dream come true, and it's an honour, and I'm like I say, I appreciate so much where I am. This is a message from my mum back in England. How's my brave soldier doing this week? Has flown by. Missed you so much. How's the train going? And then there's a little picture here with a bicep. Check that out. I'm not doing this sport for money. I mean, obviously it's good that I make a living out of it. I do this sport because it's a passion, and I love fighting, I love competing. If this wasn't a career, I'd be doing it as a hobby, training every night, fighting on smaller shows, you know. I'd be doing this sport no matter what.
Ross, come on, man, we're waiting on you. Go!
Yeah, it's a massive opportunity for myself. It's obviously great being able to get out and go to Brazil. I've never been to Brazil before. I'm excited about seeing the place. And like I say, it's a massive fight for my career. This fight, I think, defines where I'm going to be in my career. I think this fight's going to step us up to the next level. Like I said, fighting the top 10 guys and pushing my career towards a title shot. I think this is the defining fight for me in my career, what's going to put me on the map. He's a talented guy, you know. He's a good striker. He's very well-rounded. He's very athletic. I've got a lot of respect for him. He does a lot of things what I like to do. It's going to be a great fight, you know. I think it's going to come down to who wants it more. And you know, man, I'm a tough fighter. I go in there to win every time. I'll not back down from no one. Everyone I've fought, I've stepped up to the plate and I've never backed down. So I'm going to put a lot of pressure on the fight. I'm going to be constantly in his face working, and that's how it's going to go down. Well, you know, them guys that he finished with leg kicks, I mean, that's them guys, that's not me. He ain't going to do that to me. Yeah, he might throw them, but he's going to get countered back, you know. I think I'm a better versed striker to be able to counter to come back with my own shots. Yeah. So he's got to think about what I'm going to do, not just me thinking about what he's going to do. Final thoughts, check out UFC 134, August 27th. It's going to be a great fight, and a lot of support. I'm coming into his hometown and his home fans, taking on a home crown hero, and I'm going to put it all on the line, man. I'm either going to go out there and get knocked out in the first 10 seconds, or I'm going to go out there and I'm going to blast them, man. It's going to be one of them fights, don't blink. I'm going to be in the best shape of my life. I'm working my arse off for it, and I want it so bad, so make sure you catch it.